What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Way, hey, that's your
Now we last left the debonair, courageous and charismatic space pirate I meant to say, ex-zookeeper. As he and a friend jumped into his high velocity supercharged space pirate portal jumper, also known as a Toyota Sienna, and headed to Alamo, California to meet what could be his prospective first mate space parrot.
Okay, so the bold and desirous space pirate, zookeeper. I brought my old webcam out a little while ago and decided, well, what the heck, I'll go ahead and give it a shot here. Loaded up, the friend and I, we loaded up, went to California. Took us all day, and we got there in the evening, just as the sun was going down. Actually, we arrived in Alamo probably about an hour to 2 hours before the sun went down, and in true male fashion, I became lost. And after asking for directions, I found the address. It was now just as the sun was going, the sun had just went down, but there's still a little bit of light. We parked across the street, and we got out and started walking up to the pathway to the house, and the door was open. We could see the light in there, and we walked up closer, and I could see a parrot in the house just a little bit, like about probably 5 feet in from the doorway. And sure enough, it was Peru, and I looked at him, he looked at me, and I heard the inevitable peekaboo, and yeah, it was sold. Sold from there on. So we've been mates ever since. How he got his name, we were coming back, and I've always liked the name Peru just because it sounds so jungly and erotic. But there's actually a funny story to that. You should look it up, because I'm going to try to remember, because it's been a year since I've thought about this. But how Peru got its name, I believe, is when the Spanish conquistadors were first arriving there. One of the ships pulled in to probably one of the estuarian places, one of the inlets or whatever, and there was a lone fisherman or something. Now remember, this is just completely out of memory, and it completely lost in my mind, so I'm vaguely remembering it. Anyway, there was a man there fishing or doing whatever he was, and they were asking him, the conquistadors were asking him where they were. They didn't know where they were, and he was answering them with something to the extent of telling them where his village was. And he was saying, Baru, Baru, like that way, or over here, come over here, because he wanted them to talk to his chief or something. And so that's how Peru got its name. Now, you should have looked that up. I should have studied this before I did this video, but it is kind of funny how it got its name. But it does sound neat, and it just popped into my brain when we were coming back, and we were trying to think of a name for him, and it just went bing like a light. Peru, yeah.